You know what I'm going to do with him, parents, if he picks up dope? I'm going to let him see this in his rear end, right out my front door. You see, because money cannot fix me, and love cannot fix me, or I would have been fixed an extremely long time ago. I had to experience everything that I had to experience for me to finally raise my hand up and say, I'm done. I cannot do this anymore. When I left that building, all I wanted to do was not get high. I had no idea I was going to end up becoming the husband that she deserves. I had no idea I was going to be becoming the father that my kids need. I had no idea I was going to end up becoming a pastor. I had no idea I was going to become a business owner. I'm the craziest, most honest preacher you're ever going to meet. I don't want religion. You can keep it. I want a relationship. I want a relationship with God. Because by having a relationship with God, I can have a relationship with myself. And the program is what gave me that. I'm the most non-religious pastor you're probably going to meet. A lot of pastors love me. A lot of pastors love me from a distance. The ones that love me from a distance are the ones that will stand up here and look out there and they'll say this to you, bro. They'll say, partner, I know how you feel. They'll say, hey, it's going to be all right. I felt that way too. That is bull crap. You don't know how I feel. The only way you know how I feel is if you've been there. I travel the country. I haven't had to relapse. I'm not excluded from a relapse. I am scared to pick up. And I'm not scared that I'm going to die because I know I'm not going to hell. I'm scared that I have to go back to that existence, that nasty place of being in that cold, lonely, miserable existence. Everybody was rolling the dice against old Billy P. Oh, he ain't going to make it. Oh, he ain't going to make it. Oh, he ain't going to make it. It's been over 10 and a half years for me, one day at a time. I caught my fourth felony, clean and sober. I went back into that same building where I detoxed back in '91, but I went in there this time, clean and sober. I didn't have to detox. I didn't have to shake like Don Knotts. They gave me a work release. It took me about a little over a year, I think it was, to where I finally paid off everything, gave them the remainder of my time, and for the first time the state of Michigan gave me one of the most amazing pieces of paper that I've ever seen. And it's my freedom papers. It's the papers telling me that I don't owe them nothing. It's my papers telling me that I can go do what I want to go do and I don't have to ask them for permission. I still go to meetings today, 10 and a half years later. You know why? They work. Just because I haven't relapsed, I have a lot of experience in relapse. I ask people, I say, hey, what led you to picking back up? And this is what they tell me. And it doesn't matter where they come from. I quit talking to God, I quit going to meetings, and I found myself right back where I don't want to be again. Well, then I'll tell you what, dude, I'm going to continue to talk to God, I'm going to continue to go to meetings, and I'm going to continue to pray that I don't go back to where I don't want to be again. It took me 18 months to like the person that I am, of not picking up. I went to a meeting every day for the first 2 years. That's why she was so mad at me. But the outcome is this. I didn't have to take Suboxone. I didn't have to go to 15 treatment facilities. I had to surrender. And the streets told me surrender is not what a man does. Listen, I don't want to be the man anymore. I know who the man is today, and it's God. It's not your good, orderly direction. It's not your higher power. It's God. It's just the way it is. Just accept it if you want to be happy. I got a smile on my face that people have been wanting for years. I got a twinkle in my eye and it's genuine. And it's God-given. Through this fellowship and through this program. I don't believe in the Suboxone. I don't believe in that new shot that they got all, that Vivitrol. I'm sorry, but you remember when I kicked dope in 1991, I went back to smoking crack, snorting Peru, drinking Jack Daniels. So if you're going to give me a shot that's going to cost people $900 to $1,000 a month per person, that is going to block me from getting high from opiates, well then I'm just going to pick something else up because I'm a drug addict. My drug of choice is more, preferably yours and then mine. That's the dope fiend I am. I'm going to steal your dope, help you look for it for as long as you want to look for it. And when you finally give up, I'm going to say, well, we tried. You're going to get the walk-in, and I'm going to get high on your dope. That's what a dope fiend is. Ain't no magic pill out there. It takes work. It takes consistent effort. It takes waking up, man, and doing the next right thing for the right reason. I've got it tattooed all over my arm. You know what that is? That's my whole 12-step program. Everything that I need is on my arm. The steps, the traditions, the guidelines. Why do I need a pill? And why do I need a shot? People say, well, you know, Billy, man, it saves lives. Listen to me. Some people must die so that others can get it. That's one line that is never comfortable with me in this book, but it's in there for a reason, because there's truth to that. Every addict that I got to do a funeral service for, I try to bring some relief to the family, and I assure them that this world and this disease took their child from them. However, God was there welcoming them home. And the people who are out there struggling in the streets right now with active addiction, with active alcoholism, we need guardian angels just like that. I believe that with all my heart. When I was saying, who was God? Where are you at when I'm living in this tent? He liked me so much, he gave me that tent. When I said, why I'm eating out of dumpsters? Because he showed me where to eat good out of the dumpsters. I keep my life simple today. No matter what, I don't pick up. When you think that you got all the answers, remember where you came from. When the meetings don't make sense, you remember this. Michelangelo was walking through a big old rock quarry, and he came up on this huge boulder, and he looked at it, and he seen something in this boulder. He came back a couple days later with his friends, and somehow they got this boulder back to his gallery, and he started chipping away at this boulder. Hour after hour, day after day, week after week, and month after month. And when he was done, still to this day, he ended up creating one of the most beautiful man-made statues known to man. It's a statue of David. Here's the best part. When Michelangelo's friends came up to him and said, how did you ever get that out of that stone? His answer? He said, I simply chipped away everything that wasn't David. And that's exactly what the 12-step program does for me. Every day, it chips away everything that isn't Billy P. You know what I changed when I got clean and sober? I changed my phone number, and I changed the people that I hung out with. Other than that, I don't believe I've changed much. I believe I finally am becoming the person that I was intended to be all along. And if a dope fiend like me can make it, doing it one time, you got no excuse. It's how bad you want it. Quit killing your families. And quit killing yourselves. And family members, quit helping the addicts kill themselves. Draw that line and get educated. Pain's a motivator. For somebody like me, who couldn't stand who I was. And I hated everybody. I thought I was racist. I wasn't racist. I hated everybody equally. Didn't matter what you looked like, because I couldn't stand who I had become. But from the bottom of my heart, I love everybody here. You people are the most intelligent, resourceful people that God has placed on this planet. Because no matter what it takes, we got one more. We just need to flip that around into something positive. I'm long-winded. I'll shut up. I appreciate the opportunity and the honor of coming out here, and let's talk about addiction. And Donna, hon, I loved you as soon as I started following you on Facebook. Everybody that's in these booths that I've been following on Facebook, that's what gives me strength. We're a team. We are at war. And we are not going to win this, man, unless we group up. And we need soldiers. Don't talk about it. Get up and do something about it. You want to make the world a better place? Then become uncomfortable. Get out of your comfort zone. Do something that you thought you would never be doing. Now you're going to see something powerful. You're going to see lives be changed and families become restored. It's the best dope I've ever had. It's called G.O.D. My name is Billy Pete. Thank you. I'm out of here.